Yo, it's 3000, and I'm back with another video. And I got my big ass jacket on. I don't know why, but I do. Now, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was just at my desk the other day, and I just wanted to rank these Mafiathon 2 speeches for some reason. Because I remember watching during the Mafiathon, and like some of them was really hitting hard, some of them didn't, but a lot of them really hit hard, and a lot of them was relatable, and a lot of them were good for like the general audience. Like maybe this could relate to me, maybe it didn't relate to me, but I could see why it relates to other people, or I just think this fucking speech is dog shit. You were playing too much, like, you know what I mean, some shit like that. So yeah, so what I did was I opened up my little red book and I started ranking them, like giving it like a score through 10 basically. And yeah, there were like a lot of speeches. I had looked up a YouTube video that basically got all the speeches. I don't know if it's all of them, but like it's an hour-long video, so it's basically, it seemed like it's all of them. So I'm gonna only do that. If somehow there's anything in this, and I'll just probably, somebody could let me know in the comments if you care that much, and I'll give it a rank on it, some shit like that. And yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, it has been days. Like I should have been did this video, but like some shit got in the way, so my memory is kind of fucked. So I am going to be like rewatching or re-listening to a lot of these speeches, so I can like get my thoughts, maybe re-rank it if I want to. But yeah, and don't expect too much. Like, I'm just going to give like a simple like thoughts on the speech, and that's it. All right, let's go. All right, so it's not gonna be no order of the fucking speeches. You know what I mean? Like it's not gonna go lose revert to Kai's final motivational speech, if you know what I mean. It's just gonna go in this order that this guy set it up. So it's gonna be Kevin Hart, and then from so on and so forth. All right, and I got a tier list here that I will pull up. All right, so let me explain these numbers. I mean, 10 mean the best, 9, 8, 7, 6, or 5 and below. That means there were a few shit ones, but I don't think there will be. I gotta check my notebook. And yeah, we're gonna get it started. Starting off with Kevin Hart. So initially, I gave Kev an 8 out of 10. Like, and it's only because like he didn't really get to do his speech. You know what I mean? Like, he was going somewhere with it, but then Drewski kind of fucked it up by being a dickhead as always. But you mean, again, I know how this resonates with me. I mean, Kevin Hart's an inspiration because he is also from Philly. Like I'm from Philly. So yeah, I mean, I was digging what he was, I was getting what he was putting down, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I gave him like a 8 out of 10, so I'm gonna put him in 8, you know what I'm saying? All right, next up you got Hood Miles, Hood Malik, whatever you want to call him. Now this was funny as shit, but like it's because it was meant to be funny. Like it's meant to be a stereotype. I mean, I'm black and I like money and bitches. Go get the money so you get the bitches. Like it was funny, but like in a realistic standpoint, like you mean, actually I gave it a 5, but I will bump it up to a 6. The results may vary. You know what I mean? I'm gonna bump it up to a 6 because like I can kind of see what you mean, but like it was meant to be a fucking joke. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting it in 6. Hey yo, this is me editing right now, and like I just realized I ain't rank Miles, like, you know, normal Miles Morales NPC, and it was definitely better than Hood Miles, I'll tell you that. And his was basically persevering through everything. He really had to persevere, do hate and niggas saying to stop doing this shit, but now look where he is. So I actually give Miles a high 8. I can't believe I missed that. Alright, back to the video. Alright, next you got a nigga named Ben the Don. I'm not too fond of Ben the Don, but not saying I'm not fond of him. I don't know him, but basically like this wasn't really a speech. It was like more of a joke. You mean, wow, his car's that rich, or like, you know what I mean, like, I don't know what he was yapping about, so I'm putting this in 5 below. I gave him a 2 out of 10. So like anybody else who's probably in 5 below is probably going to be ahead of him. All right, time to move on, bro. All right, next you got Kai's motivational speech, but like this isn't the motivational speech I think about like from the goddamn Mafiathon, but I'll still rank it. He had a good message. Like Kai always have good messages. Like Kai tends to give out like some motivational shit like every end of his stream. And me leading into his outro with violent crimes, and like that shit really hit different for me. Like I be watching that shit and get inspired. So Kai is like a natural motivational speaker, and this was a good message too. But like Juicy fucks it up again, so like it kind of brings it down, but it was still good. So I give it like 8.5, like above Kev type shit. All right, next we got Rakai, and you know he says some real shit mixed with some jokes, like you mean talking about if your weebie small, like fuck, you gotta be grateful for what you got, and I agree with that because I'm a growing on the show, you know what I'm saying? But like, yo, when he said niggas love to hate, but hate to love, I don't know where he heard that from. This nigga like, well, this nigga 16 now. We actually share the same birthday, which is crazy. But like, that's some real ass shit. So like, yo, I'm giving Rakai, like, I gave Rakai, like, I gave him a 7. You know what I mean? That's some real shit, but mixed with the PP and shit like that. Like, I agree, but like, it's not gonna move 3,000. All right, next we got Jarvis. I think that's what the one that's talking is called. Now I'm not gonna lie, like I don't know, like at first I thought it was impressive, but now that we know that the niggas was controlled by humans and whatnot, I mean I don't know if the voice is controlled by a human, but I know the body and shit is definitely controlled by it. So like it hits a little less different, but at the same time the message was still good. So I'm still gonna give Jarvis an 8. Oh, no, an 8. And we're back here. Next we got Bryce James, the son of LeBron James, the Bron. And you may have guessed it, but this one was ruined again. Like he was saying some shit, you know, about, you know, if you small or whatnot. Like he was cooking up some shit, and then Juicy big ass interrupts it again, my nigga. He didn't let him cook and finish. So in result of that, and like since he didn't cook up enough, like I didn't really get the message behind what he was saying. Like I was trying to, but he couldn't really fully grasp it, if you know what I'm saying. So I gave him a 6. Fucking Juicy. Alright man, we got the first crazy one, bro. We got Iron Mouse, bro, and I love this motivational speech so much, man, because like, I mean, it really taught me, and like she's really telling me that like, man, like anything is really possible, bro. All you gotta do is just not give up. Like keep your passion like with you. Don't let no fire in you go out, and like just keep going. And I really resonate with that. And you know, alongside with that, like I've been seeing a lot of shit about Iron Mouse, and she genuinely like a cool streamer. She a cool person, it seems, and I really fuck with Iron Mouse. Like they respect the Iron Mouse, and they respect her. So like for taking everything she been taking and shit. And I gave this a 9 because like this was actually like the best one until I heard a certain one. All right, next up we got Uzi, Lil Uzi Vert. Shout out to Philly, shout out to the Biddy. And you know, I liked it. It wasn't too crazy because like I didn't really understand what he was saying. Like he was saying how like supporters helped Kai and him with their goals. So now like your goals. I don't know what he was really saying. But I like the beginning of the speech where you're saying like, you mean we're great at living life and shit like that. I think that was cool. But besides that, I don't really know. But he's from the Biddy, and I love anybody from the Biddy like have success and shit, and it makes me want to be successful. So I appreciate Uzi. I gave him like a 7 out of 5. I meant a 7.5. All right, so now we got Drewski. And actually, he couldn't even finish himself what he was saying. He started laughing himself, but. Honestly, Juicy did have a good message. I mean, he talked about sacrifice, and I get the sacrifice shit. Like right now, I'm really sacrificing a lot of shit to really like pursue what I'm doing with this shit, like with YouTube and streaming and shit like that. Like I really just be down here. Like anytime one of my friends want to go somewhere, like I really decline. I feel like I don't have time for shit. Like I just want to put my all into this. So like I really relate to the sacrifice and all this shit. Like. Sometimes when my mom say like, oh, I need to do this, like I be like, damn, like I'm gonna do it, but like, I'm like, damn, I'm wasting time in a way. I mean, sacrifice. So I get that part, but he couldn't finish it, and that's whatever. So I gave Juicy a 7 out of 10. Better than Rakai, but no, better. Wait, nah. Juicy. No. Well, at least fucking Uzi finished it. All right, next one. All right, this one gonna be a quick one. I don't know who this little kid is. Like, the nigga literally named the kid little kid. I don't know. I mean, he's with G Herbo, so I don't know what he has to do with G Herbo. I know it's not his son. So anyway, I didn't get this one the high one. This is actually, I mean, but it's a kid though. It's a kid, so I ain't gonna put too much like on him. But like, he basically was shitting on Clicks for dropping out and playing Fortnite. But like, it don't really make sense because like Clicks became really successful. Like, it was a risk. So I don't know, bro. I feel like it's okay to take risks. I mean, make sure you have a backup plan, have a plan B. But I feel like it's okay to take risk. Life is about risk, and life will be born without risk. So I don't really agree with Lil Bro was saying, but again, he's Lil Bro. So hey, next one. All right, now we got Kai's mom, and like, this one was really good. This one really hit different. Like, I liked her message about, you know, like hearing your kids out and like understanding where your kids are, like whether like what they're doing or how they feel, like, just, you know what I mean? But like, she's encouraging like the newer generation to like do not like shut their parents out, do not like blame their parents, like, because at the end of the day, all of our parents want the best for us. I mean, everything our parents do, well, I'm not, you know what I mean, I don't know about everybody's parents, like, you know what I mean, but like my parents, like, I know everything they've done, even if like I didn't understand, like, it was out of love and it's because they love me, you know what I'm saying? So I get that shit. I really get that shit. Like, it was a lot of things I didn't really understand growing up, but like now I'm looking back at it, pause, like I'm really understanding. So like, this was a good speech from Kai mom. I would have given it to a 9, but I don't know, something just gave me a something just told me to put it at 8.5, but it was a good speech though. Also, respect to Kai's mom, like, for, you know, persevering with shit. Like, huge respect to all moms out there, man. Huge respect to all moms out there, like, doing their best and making their way and just doing the best they can to make it through a day. You know what I'm saying? All right, for next one. Okay, now we got Benny Blanco. Now, 2000 have some gripes towards Benny because 2000 is a Juice WRLD fan, but I'm gonna put that shit aside for now. But he had a good message. You mean, his message is basically, look at how he is. He look like fucking Sid. His eyes are 3 million feet apart. You know what I mean? But look at where he is. Like, you can do anything, no matter like how it is, bro. You can be short, you can do anything. So it's a good message. But I did give him a 7. I did give him a 7 though. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, next we got Chris Brown, and I ain't gonna lie, like, this was a pretty relatable message in my opinion. Like, you mean, like, if you alone, you feel like you don't got nobody to talk to, like, see if you like to do something, like, whether it's like play the game, watch a movie, like, listen to music, create some music, like, see what you gotta do. And again, with life having downs, it makes life more interesting, because I don't feel like life would be interesting if like you just constantly have good shit. Like, that's what people don't understand about life. Life is all about ups and downs, constant ups and downs. Nothing is perfect. Life isn't perfect, but that's why we persevere and we get through the downs, because with a down comes an up, and that's what people gotta understand. It's not the end. It's never the end. You know what I'm saying? So I really appreciate this message from Chris Breezy, and I gave him an 8. All right, next we got Soulja Boy, and this was another good one, bro. It's going in a 9. And, you know, Draco basically explains, like, hey, bro, if you a good person, good shit will happen. If you a bad nigga, bad shit will happen, bro. Do not let niggas shit on you for what you want to do. Do not let niggas tell you, like, you can't do something, bro. If you have dreams, you have a vision, you can pursue it. And yes, they come to you for a reason. Like me, I've been having like a lot of dreams, and like I'm genuinely thinking they happen for a reason. That's why I want to go harder with what I do. So like, again, a really relatable message and a good message to everyone to realize, like, hey, don't give up. Don't let niggas shit on your shit, bro, because they don't know, they don't understand. Like, fuck them niggas, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, next one. All right, next we got Marshmello. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't nothing too crazy. It was like a simple speech. Like this, it basically, don't doubt yourself and be yourself, and that was it. So for real, like I just gave it like a 6, a high 6 though, cause like he got the message across, but like I like when the speeches have more to it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, next. All right, next we got Quavo, Huncho, Migo. And I like this message. I mean, basically he's saying, don't forget your guys. Make sure to bring up the guys. And that's exactly what I want to do for my two brothers, man. Like they're not my brothers, but they're my brothers. Like we came up together type shit. I promise the world if I ever, I promise. Like, like don't give up. Like don't forget where you came from, you know what I'm saying? Like just be humble. Like be humble. And I like humble. I like when niggas are humble. You know what I'm saying? So that was the gist of it in my eyes, and I gave it like a 7. I gave it like a 7. Now we got Franklin, aka Solo. I don't want to just call him Franklin. Like, I know he want to be known as Franklin, but like, I'm gonna put some respect on the original nigga. I'm calling him Solo, but y'all know him as Franklin. And that speech was good. Like, it wasn't nothing too crazy, Just don't give up on what you're doing. Like, just have a grind. Like, he said, whether you want to stream, whether you want to, like, whether you working, like you hustling and shit like that, you just keep pushing with it. And I respect shit like that. So I gave Solo a 7 for actually, I didn't give him a 7. I gave him an 8.5. Oh shit. Put him right there. Next up, we got Lizzo featuring SZA, because SZA didn't give her own motivational speech. She's really shy, which I get. I can understand it. But Lizzo basically did like a lot of the speech, and then SZA would jump in and shit like that. And yo, Lizzo, that was a good speech. I ain't gonna lie. Like, like she taught niggas like to make sure like you just go outside, you appreciate life, like appreciate the grass, the sun. SZA said the ocean, and I agree, cause like bro, nature is beautiful, yo. Like I'm telling y'all, like just walking outside is beautiful. Like I just walked outside, and gather my thoughts. My nigga, it was cold, but I didn't feel the cold. Like it was beautiful. Like looking at the stars, just walking and just feeling the breeze. Like, Like enjoy what you want to do. Don't like make sure you love yourself. And then I think about it, that was a really beautiful message. Like at first I gave it an 8, but like I think I'm gonna move it to like a high 8. Like not quite a 9, but it's like a high 8. It was a good message in my eyes. All right, next up we got Kodak, we got Yak. She just didn't say enough in my eyes. Like the worst thing you can do is give up. That's basically what he said. And like I think that's obvious as hell. So damn, he low-key did worse than the kid. Damn. It's been days. I don't remember writing this goddamn list. All right, next we got Snoop Doggy Dogg, and like I ain't gonna lie, this one was tough. He walked on this shit. Like he even started rhyming on this shit, my nigga. Like that shit was tough. And then basically it's all about being yourself. You want to get where you want to be, like be yourself. You know what I mean? And he was like, why do you think people like Snoop Dogg? Because he is himself. And like that's true, cause like bro, you can only be yourself, bro. If you be yourself, like you literally a one-on-one. But if you try to be another nigga, like, know what I'm saying? And like this one was funnier because the fucking robot in the background kept throwing up C's and do other shit. And I'm like, this is when I didn't fucking know if like a fucking human was controlling the robot. So I'm like, yo, what? It just made it 10 times funnier, but it was still a good message. And I give it like a 9.5 to be honest. So it was like the best one on here so far. All right, next we got Kyrie Irving. Shout out to you, bro. I don't know how you on college stream, nigga. You supposed to be getting buckets for the fucking Mavs. Hashtag go Mavericks. That's my team. Shout out to Luka. What's up, Luka? I know you're watching this, but I fuck with Luka, man. But anyways, without the way, like Kyrie had a good message in me. Don't let haters say shit to you, bruh, and achieve what you want to achieve. Don't let life discourage you. Persevere, and I fuck with that from Kyrie. So I gave him an 8.5. So yeah. Next. All right, next up we got Sexy Red, and yo, like low key, one thing about Sexy Red is like, yo, I used to be the biggest Sexy Red hater. Like I never understood why people liked her music. I just didn't agree with how she was. I didn't agree with anything about Sexy Red. But I learned to like really like appreciate Sexy Red in my own way. Like she had, I was fond of some of her music, and like I really like how she don't like how haters like. She don't let haters really fuck her up and shit like that. Like a lot of niggas praying on Sexy Red downfall, and I just like how she like don't give a fuck. So I respect her for that. But she said some real shit. You mean manifest, pray. That's real. You mean manifest and pray. Do not try not to feel the lows of the lows, because like there's always just a better way. And I feel like it was a good message. I gave her 7.5. Goddamn, sexy. Next. Alright, next you got Mark Robert. And you mean I didn't really feel a motivational speech from this. I just saw like him explaining why science is cool. And I get it, but like, you mean it's not really motivation. 2000. I mean, 1000 like science, to be honest. 1000 did not care. But like, it wasn't bad. I gave it like a 6, to be honest. Alright, next we got G Herbo's son, and like, bro, it was a beautiful message, man. Like, and I don't know if niggas actually like clowned on him or laughed at him for crying, but like, bro, that was some real shit. You mean like obey, do what you gotta do. You mean like hang with your family, appreciate your family. And like, bro, like he's serious about his dad, and I can relate to that, because like I'm serious about my dad. Like I mean, if I was more emotional, every time I speak highly of my dad and shit like that, I would cry, bro. It was one time where like I really let out my feelings to my dad, and I let all my tears out. That was just all built up shit from my dad. So like I really related to his son, and this was a good one. And he a little ass kid, which is crazy. I mean, 8. All right, next we got Andre Iguodala. And yo, when I was a Warriors fan, like I swore on everything he was better than LeBron. He can dunk on LeBron, all because I dunked on LeBron on NBA Live 16. But like I was, you know what I mean? But like, listen, this was a good speech. You know what I mean? He talked about how basically niggas want shit but ain't willing to go through the loops and the journey to get there. You can't just get it. And this is something I learned. Like sometimes I used to be like, man, like I just wish I could get here now. That's not how shit works. That's not how life works. You need to go through shit. You need to go through the struggle in order to get the shit. Not anybody got the shit easy. I mean, that's debatable on some shit, but like we're not talking about that. Just go on, go through the ups and the downs, and you'll make it. As long as you keep going, you never give up. And I really like this message. I give it a 9. W Iggy. All right, next we got Ebuy, and I believe this is like the biggest Spanish streamer. I think I discovered him like last year during the streamer awards. And yeah, so basically, you know, he's talking in his own language, so I don't know if it translated correctly, but basically what I got from it is that he was all about, you mean you can do anything, just achieve it and dream big. And like that's simple and clean. I like it, so I gave him a 7. All right, so next you got Flawed Mangoes, and this is actually the person who made the theme of all these motivational speeches that Kai uses. And what he is saying is basically like, yo, do what you love, and like you never know. Like this nigga didn't think he would be on Kai's stream, you know what I'm saying? So like, just do what you love. And it was a simple message for me. I mean, it wasn't that crazy, but like it was a simple message. I give it like a high 6. All right, next we got Denzel Curry, and he had a good one, bruh. You know, it's a simple, just keep going. If you don't feel like you can do it, like pray so you can have the strength to do it. And yeah, it was nothing too crazy. Don't let niggas fuck on your shine. Simple message, simple good message. I give him like an 8. Know what I'm saying? All right, we got Bill Nye, this science guy. And yo, I'm not gonna lie, I only remember like watching Bill Nye at one time, like in 6th grade, maybe in elementary. I don't remember, but like he was basically saying shit like, you know, science, why we're here in the cosmos, shit like that. And you know why science is cool. So I didn't really think much of it, but I still think it was a good shit. I give it like a low 7. For real. All right, so now we got the Jabberwockies, and I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like on some real shit, bro. Like this shit literally almost made me cry, bro. Like, cause I related so much to this shit, and it was talking some real shit, bro. And like, not gonna lie, this shit's like a fucking 10 out of 10, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I can't say, but it's a 10 out of 10, bro. Like, If you ain't listen to this motivational speech, bro, if you depressed or anything, like, go listen to this speech. Like, it will literally solve everything. And yes, bro, W Jabberwockies, bro. Best speech on the Mafiathon, bro. Fuck. All right, next we got Scammer Payback, and I really like this speech. I mean, what I got from him is, we are on Earth for a reason. We on Earth for a reason, and good things are coming to you. Just put in the work, and good things are coming to you. And I really like that. I gave it a 9 out of 10. It was a great speech, man. It was a great speech. All right, so now we got Charlie, Bob, Gabe, and PJ from Good Luck Charlie. Now I ain't gonna lie, I don't really relate to Good Luck Charlie. I was a Jesse nigga, you know what I'm saying? I was either Jesse, I was watching SpongeBob, maybe some Ant Form, but like, you know what I mean? I wasn't really messing with the live action shows like that until Jesse, and I really only watched Jesse, then tried to branch out. And when Good Luck Charlie came on, it was alright, like it wasn't nothing too crazy. But yeah, so I don't really relate to these people, but they gave some decent speeches. And you mean I put Bob in 8, and I put Gabe in 6, I put Charlie in 7, and I put PJ in 7. You know what I mean? They basically all talk about the same shit. I mean, laugh, they're grateful for Good Luck Charlie, and like, yeah, like just be happy. And like, you know, it all varied, but you know what I mean? Fuck it. All in one. Good Luck Charlie cast. Next. All right, next up we got Swervo, but do you hear about his name? So yeah, this was another good one in my opinion. Man, he talked about like, hey, don't pocket watch, man. I hate pocket watches, bro. Believe in God, ride your own wave, and do what you do. And I really fuck with that, and I really fuck with Herbo. So like, I gave him a 9. W Swervo, bruh. You mean, next we got the Shape Frost, and really his motivational speech is like, he's really thankful for what he had. He's really humble. You mean, he thanked God. And that's really what I got from it, bro. Like, make sure you thank God and you do what you do, and just be thankful. And simple for that, give him an 8. W to Shay. All right, next we got Shamik Moore, aka Miles Morales from the movies, my GOAT. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, like, I just want to say this real quick. I think that was a crazy moment when he came on stream with, you know, NPC Miles and shit like that. That was a tough ass moment, and I'm not sad I missed it, because like I was doing some shit like with streaming. But like, yo, I wish I really saw that live, because Spider-Verse, both of the Spider-Verses are like some of the like my favorite movies. Across the Spider-Verse is my favorite movie. Like I mean, y'all see it, but like, yeah. Anyways, you know, he came on and talked about like, bro, like, listen, what I got from it basically is, bruh, hurdles, bruh. He said something about feeling dancing acting. He went to dance and shit. When Kai got kicked out the house, you know what I mean, he got another house. And with Miles, I could see, like, you know what I mean, like, he got a lot of hate, but like, he just still kept doing his thing, and now he's fucking doing the Mafiathon, and bro, he's able to retire his NPC character. And got a lot of love from that. There's hurdles, and like, I really like that message. I gave him a 8 out of 10, but I gotta get the picture, so hold on. All right, bye. Just forget. Just don't ignore that. All right, next we got DDG, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. He says, I mean, I get the quote, like, life is like a car. You put the gas, eventually it's gonna stop. So keep going. Like, I get it, but like, all right, next, nigga. All right, next up, you got Serena Williams, and, you know, basically she says, count your blessings. You know, you never know, like, you may be down, but you need to be grateful and see what you have that other people don't have, and count your blessings, give grace to yourself, give grace to others, and be grateful. And I fucked with that. I give it a 7. Next. All right, next we got Coyote Peterson, or Brave Wilderness, and, you know, it's kind of gave me some inspiration, because, you know, he try to give a thing about how do you get millions of people watching you and shit like that, like if you want to achieve that and shit like that. And like, I think he talked about like some consistency and shit like that. You just got to keep going, and like, I agree with that. So I gave him an 8.5 basically. I liked it. Put that like around here. All right, next we got NLE Choppa, and originally I get this an 8, but I'm giving it a 9 now. I'm gonna move it up to a 9. But basically, like, you know, when you talk about this, bro, when you at your lowest point, bro, actually forget that. listen, keep God near you. Let God be on your journey, bruh. And like, I really agree. Like, you know, I feel like God's been in this journey like since the jump, like since 2022, or even when I first started streaming, like way back when, like in early 2022, late 2021. So I really relate to that shit. And like, bruh, like again, like make sure you pray, cause good shit is to come. You know what I'm saying? WNLE next, nigga. All right, next you got Dashy XP. You got Dashy, the legend, the GOAT, Dashy, bruh. Now, first of all, I want to say this. Whoever made this goddamn video, bruh, they named him Adidas Cat. Like, bro, if that's not the most disrespectful shit I've ever seen in my life, bro, like, you did not grow up with fucking Dashy, my nigga? Like, but anyways, listen, I really like Dashy's speech. Like, again, this is somebody I grew up actually watching, bruh. Like, I'm talking the ghetto cartoons, the Mortal Kombat shit, to discovering his gaming channel, to watching all of his Mario Kart videos, all of his Mario Maker videos, bruh. And this is just someone that's collabing with one of my like new favorite content creators and shit like that, being kind and just doing the cooking, like, you know what I mean, the ghetto chef. Like, it was amazing, bro. But like, basically, you just talk about, you know, like, listen, we not perfect, we all got problems, and don't let niggas shit on you, bruh. And when you make it, you shit on them. Don't get unhumble. Be unhumble for 5 minutes, and then you go back to being humble, but like, be like, yo, you did it. And I relate to that a lot. And then like, he put his own spin, like he put the Dashy in the speech, and I really like that. So Dashy is like a 9.5 for me, and W Dashy, bruh. W fucking Dashy. And since I've been next in a lot of these, I'm going to reference the GOAT and be like, nah! All right, next we got Hip Hop Harry. Hip Hop, bro, when I tell you I was just watching the stream and I look down and then I look up, Hip Hop Harry's on the stream, bro. I'm like, yo, like, quick little story, bro. I didn't know who Hip Hop Harry was until 2020 pandemic, my nigga. I'm talking about, bro, I'm in the goddamn living room, and I have little siblings, so they would watch Hip Hop Harry. But then I would find myself up like 4 in the morning watching Hip Hop Harry, bro. Like, it was, and I just can't believe he was on there. But I really, you know, Hip Hop Harry, he gave a speech. I mean, his speech wasn't too crazy, like, you know, like, he Hip Hop Harry'd it, basically. It was really family friendly, but it was real shit, bro. It was real shit. So I'm just gonna not say too much. I'm gonna give it an 8. You know what I'm saying? W Hip Hop Harry. Go. All right, next up we got, actually, hold on. I do want to say I did move myself. I ain't know if y'all couldn't see the full list was bugging, nigga, so I just switched me to the upper side, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, we got Matt Stoney, and he ate a lot. So what his speech was about, stay hungry. I get it. He eats, stay hungry. Simple, clean. I like it. But it wasn't that simple and clean, so I'm number 6, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I thought I had to start over. I was going to actually just fall to my knees and goddamn cry, bro. Thank you, God. Thank you. Right, let's get on with this shit. All right, next we got Lil Yachty, Lil Boat. So, also, I'm not fond of this nigga sometimes, because a lot of niggas seem to say I look like him only because I have red hair. Like, my nigga, I don't look like him, nigga. Just because I have red hair don't mean I look like him, my nigga. Goddamn. But anyways, I do like what he was saying, though. I like what he was putting down. Basically, he was like, yo, rainy days happen, and you may have a rain over your head, but you keep doing shit, it's just gonna be light again. And I fuck with that. W Yachty. A W. Fucking mosquito. God damn. I forgot what I was about to say. God damn. Next, nigga. All right, and we got Nardwar. And to be honest, I just don't get the message of what Nardwar was saying, bro. Like, I try my best. Like, this was one of the longer ones, but I didn't understand. Like, I guess it was something about how he kept running a race and like he was last, but I guess people kept dropping out, and then like, I don't know. Like, I guess I just don't understand it. So anybody can help me understand it, I appreciate that. But like, I didn't really understand it, bro. I gave it a 6. All right, and then last but not least, we got Kai Cenat's final motivational speech on the last day of the Mafiathon. And bro, this was a beautiful speech, bro. Like, And you know, after him all the time, after hitting all of them milestones with the subs and saying he wouldn't cry, but like, you know, he was finally able to let it out and just express how he feels and shit like that. Like, it was beautiful. It was beautiful, my nigga. You know what I mean? He say, you know, like, he gotta make a lot of sacrifices. He can't do a lot of shit. Behind the scenes, he's stressed. I mean, talk about how like there's a lot of people grinding, and if they had the chance, they would not take it for granted. So if you in some sort of position, do not take it for granted. That's just some real shit. And like, what I see from this is like, Kai just not like a selfish nigga. Like, and this is why like I hate when people put narratives on Kai. Like, I feel like it's not fair. Like, you don't know nothing, you don't know enough, and I just hate corny niggas who just don't want to see a nigga win, bro. I don't understand it. But like I said, Kai is already a great motivational speaker, bro. Literally at the end of every stream, he says some motivational shit to keep niggas going, and that really benefited me when I was like didn't want to stream and I was overthinking about streaming and I didn't know who was gonna pop up in my streams, bro. Like, he gave me that little motivation to like, hey, this stream, bro. And like, I know that like it didn't work sometimes, but like now I see what I have and I don't take it for granted. And I'll always look back at Kai's messages and shit like that. So yeah, this was obviously, I feel like this was the best speech. This was the best speech, bro. This was the best speech. And like, W Kai, and congratulations to Kai, bro. Congratulations to Kai. And yeah, that's the list basically. I don't know if I forgot anything, but these are all my opinions. These are nothing. This is not objective. This is just how I see it. This is mainly how I see it. I will maybe look at how other people see it, but this is mainly how I see it. It was just an idea that came up in my head and I just wanted to do it, bro. And again, I'm not the best talker in the world. I don't know how to explain the best. I don't got the best vocabulary, but like, you mean, it's just fuck it, dude. If I want to do, I just want to do it. And yeah, so this is done. This recording is long, so I got a lot of editing to do. And yeah, so, you know, I'm gonna edit this and I'm gonna chill, but y'all be chill. Y'all niggas stay safe. I'm out this bud, nigga.